Hi there, Zamario. Thank you very much for watching. Please sign up to the Rassling Revolution. It's the epicenter for all your wrestling needs. The link is below, motherfucker. Also, sign up to Top Rope TV because after a live Monday Night Raw, you'll hear me as well as other members of the Rassling Revolution discuss a week of wrestling. Link is also below. Let's talk about Raw. Eddie kicks off Raw and he's accompanied by Eddie Monster. And whilst cutting his promo, it's not long before he's joined by Rey Mysterio, The Miz, as well as R-Truth. Now each of these guys are cutting promos and taking the piss out of each other. It was an entertaining promo nevertheless. What all these motherfuckers want is to be #1 contender for Cena's title at Over the Limit. But the best thing about this promo was the lack of political correctness, with remarks made about certain wrestlers' race or their nationality, and it's all said in a negative fashion. The GM brings his promo to an end by announcing that 3 of these 4 motherfuckers will be in a triple threat match, and those 3 motherfuckers will be Miz, ADR and Mysterio, and whoever wins this triple threat match will be #1 contender. So the angry black man that is R-Truth, he gets kicked to the curb again. He's basically so pissed off that he decides to have a verbal argument with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio punks him out, punks him that is, not punches him. R-Truth fucks off backstage, then a scuffle ensues between the 3 triple threat contenders because they'll be having a fight later on tonight, and Rey Mysterio comes out looking strong from that. Bitches had a tag match today, and I don't really want to talk about their wrestling too much. I want to talk about Awesome Kong, who came down post-match because that's all she's been fucking doing since she debuted. After K2 and Eve beat the Bellas, all the girls were acting like fucking cannon fodder in a slasher flick. That's all the images most of these fucking diva bitches have been portraying every time they face Kong. When the fuck is Kong actually gonna have a match, wrestle, and show these fucking clarks how to fucking work in the ring? I look forward to that. We have a match now between Fake Tista and Kane. And what I've noticed during the course of this match was how little CM Punk has been used since his feud ended with Orton. CM Punk ringside with his new fucking Nexus partner, he didn't have actually much involvement in the match. He's basically taking a back seat, and I don't mind that too much, but I just hope he doesn't do that for too long. Now this was a classic style WWE match, 2 hulking behemoths getting it on. And what I was actually hoping for was Mason Ryan, Fake Tista, to get the fucking victory because he had a tiny bit of momentum last week. Unfortunately, he lost that momentum when the fucking new Nexus did a run-in and he got DQ'd. We have a match now between Santino and the Legend Killer, Randy Orton. Jokes aside, the worst thing for Dolph Ziggler was coming to Raw. Now whilst on SmackDown, he was not the biggest fish in that particular pond, but that pond didn't have many big fish in it. And in a way, Dolph Ziggler was becoming a top-tier wrestler. Since coming to Raw, his association with Vicky Guerrero has become stale. There are more guys above him in the pecking order, and even more since the recent draft. Ziggler should have actually got drafted back to SmackDown, but at least he's not jobbing to Santino. He won that match with a reverse RKO, aka the Zigzag. There were several backstage segments on Raw tonight, like Cena chatting to DOZ 101's favourite wrestler, Zack Ryder, basically turning Zack Ryder face. And there was also R-Truth reminding me some of the crazy homeless black guys I've seen in ghetto areas who talk to themselves a lot. But I want to talk about the sexual frustration, the sexual tension building between Miz and his butt buddy, Alex Riley. Miz is pissed off with Riley for fucking up last Monday night when the ref reversed his decision in his rematch against John Cena for the title. Riley's saying sorry at every fucking verbal bantering given to him by the Miz. I mean, why don't these guys just have fucking makeup sex already and just move on with their lives? Alex Riley says he'll make up to the Miz for what he did last week, and he boxed ringside and he calls John Cena out. When Cena came out, the Rassling Revolution guys and I made bets on how quickly Super Cena would squash Riley. I said less than 30 seconds, most of us gave time for less than a minute. Fortunately, we were all wrong, and Riley lasted in this match a lot longer than we all expected. He even actually got some offense in, which was remarkable. Alas, it was a matter of when, and never if, regarding Cena beating Riley. Miz was making his presence felt when he was walking down the ramp very slowly. Cena had his eyes on him the whole fucking time. Cena gets Alex Riley, and he gives him not 1, but he gives that motherfucker 2 FUs, or as I like to call it, fuck you. And then he gives him an STFU, also known as a shut the fuck up, and he's fully focused on the Miz. Riley taps out, Cena wins. It's the Michael Cole Jerry Lawler feud segment now. Lawler wants to fight Cole again, and this time he's going to put his Hall of Fame ring on the line, as well as induct Michael Cole into the Hall of Fame if Michael Cole beats Jerry Lawler at the next pay-per-view. Now Michael Cole's not having any of this. and he actually tells Lawler that he's retiring from all in-ring competition, and also retiring undefeated. Then Cole goes back to the safety of his coal mine, gets on the mic, takes the piss out of Jerry Lawler's mum by saying that you couldn't spend fucking Mother's Day with her the other day because your mum's dead. Jerry Lawler goes ape shit, he goes after fucking Michael Cole, but Jack Swagger makes a save, fucks over Jerry Lawler, and then we cut to commercials. We have a match now between Kofi Kingston and Jack Swagger. So when we came back from commercials, there was a match for the US belt. It was a decent match between these two guys. They fought each other a few times before, and they know how to get the best out of each other. And it wasn't a slow-paced match either, because Jack Swagger did concentrate on Kofi Kingston's ankle for a bit, but still the pace of the match was relatively good. I enjoyed it. It was a quick match as well, because at one point during the course of this match, Jerry Lawler is standing at the ramp entrance and he's got a thunderous look on his face. Jack Swagger sees him, he's distracted enough, Kofi Kingston gets the roll up, he gets the free and he retains his title. Lawler makes a beeline for Swagger and he fucks him over, and then he's fucking heading to Cole. He fucks over Cole by pulling his tie through the armholes of his cubicle, smashing his face against the fucking glass. It's hilarious. I mean, you can see him just pulling it like that, and you see fucking Michael Cole going, look, fucking brilliant. We always like to see the Weasel get his comeuppance, and Michael Cole probably been the best Weasel since fucking Bobby Heenan. Swagger actually recovers from his earlier beating, he saves Michael Cole, and then he gets on the mic and he tells the King, speaking on behalf of Michael Cole, that the match that Jerry Lawler proposed earlier, well, Michael Cole will accept that match. As you can imagine, when Michael Cole was walking backstage with Swagger, he was a little bit vexed that Swagger made that announcement, and that's how that segment ended. Main event time, it's ADR versus Mysterio versus Miz in the triple threat match for the #1 contenders for the WWE title at Over the Fucking Limit. Now this match was a joy to watch. We have the much improved Miz, a future great in ADR, and the always amazing Rey Mysterio. I like seeing the heel pairing of ADR and Miz actually fight each other when Rey Mysterio was not around. It was great. And actually I've liked Miz in recent weeks. His title defense against John Cena at WrestleMania was shamefully shadowed by The Rock. But once The Rock fucked off back to Hollywood and we only had Miz and Cena to focus on for their match against each other at Extreme Rules. Of course, John Morrison was there for a little bit of garnish, but still I was buying into fucking Miz's shit. I loved it. And then what happens? Well, fucking he gets stripped of the title and fucking Cena's the champion. I also want to publicly disagree with DOZ101 about Rey Mysterio not worthy or being able or legitimate enough to hold the WWE title. I personally think that's a big pile of bollocks. Rey Mysterio is one of the biggest guys within the WWE. He's a top merchandise seller as well. That doesn't mean shit to me, but it does for some of you motherfuckers. He can actually win, lose, or draw, and he will always fucking stay credible. He's actually the only guy who's in a similar position as Chris Jericho, who was fucking jobbing out week in, week out to everyone, but still remained the top motherfucking guy. And Mysterio's in that bracket too. There's not many people in WWE in that situation, and I'm loving it that Mysterio is. Anyway, enough of me kissing fucking Mysterio's ass. Miz gets the roll up on Rey, gets the free, and is the #1 contender against John Cena. Now, I personally knew this shit. Well, I knew that Miz was going to be the #1 contender because the spoilers were already out prior to fucking this match even occurring. Post-match, Super Cena comes out and he tells Miz that their match at Over the Limit will be an I Quit match. I don't like the fucking sound of this because it's deja vu. We've known people to have certain gimmick matches against John Cena, and John Cena's made every one of those motherfuckers look like his fucking bitch. Still, after all that bollocks, we even have R-Truth fucking starting a feud with Rey Mysterio. Great. Actually, I don't want to condemn this Raw too much. It wasn't that bad. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.